Hello, friends, romance. Hey guys, I am Kenny. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am coming in today to do my designer bag collection. It's been more than 2 years since I've done my last one. I don't know, I've been thinking about doing it, but I feel like there hasn't been much changes in my collection, and also I'm still was on the process of, curating, toning it down to what my essence of style, my lifestyle. So I feel like I am in a much better place in terms of my collection, and I know what I want, what works, things like that. But also I have like other interesting pieces in my bag collection. So to anyone who has just stumbled upon my channel, I am Kenny. I do a lot of luxury videos. Well, because it's mostly luxury videos that I do. I started collecting bags back in 2015, so that's like that's like more than 8 years of collecting, of selling, curating, and this is what I have. There has been bags that have stayed in my collection because these bags I know I want in my collection. So with all of these types of videos, I wanted to do like a disclaimer or a warning. Please respect each other and the one in front of you. Everyone I know is entitled to their opinions, but if it's unkind, can you please just keep it to yourself? We don't want to know everything that's in our head, especially if it's unkind. I don't want negativity on this channel. This is a safe space. I am an introverted person, and so these kind of comments really gets to you sometimes. I try my best not to be more resilient with people, but be kind is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so the first designer bag that I have purchased for myself is this bag. It's a travel piece from Louis Vuitton, and this is the Keepall 45 in Macasa because of the black leather trims around it, which for travel, I feel like this is more practical. I know the Vachetta ones look great for travel because it has the essence of, the brand. Like the wear and tear, you can see it from the travels, but I opted for this. And as with all my designer bags, I acquire my items pre-loved. And this one I got from eBay. I am such a newbie back then, and I offered $1,000 for this, and the seller actually accepted it, and so I was happy with the purchase. It looked brand new, and since having this, I've been using this for my international travels, and just recently I used this on my Japan trip. For a while, I thought the Keepall 45 was such a not really cumbersome, but it is a heavy bag. Maybe because it's a big one, it's a big size bag, and so once you started putting things on it, it would start to weigh you down. But I loved using this for trips, things like that, because you can just easily for a carry-on. I mean, I love the option of being at shoulder and then crossbody. If you have your check-in luggage plus your rolling carry-on, it's such a lot of things in your hand. And if you want to be hands-free, especially in Japan, wow. I don't know how I would carry 2 luggages in both of my hands. It's such, there's no lifts, you have to carry it, how many flights of stairs. But yeah, it's such a hardy piece. And yeah, I do recommend it really. You don't have to go with Louis Vuitton. There's so many other ones from Longchamp, like more carefree and light for travel. So yeah, I do appreciate this bag for my travels. But yeah, I shouldn't be talking too much. All right, next piece are from designers that I have less bags from, and it's from Celine. I'll be honest with you guys, I've like sold my other two Celine bags, the luggage and the Sosango, and this is the only Celine bag that I have right now. Every time I try to like sell this one, I just hold myself back because it's such, you know, a timeless bag. And the resale value for this is very poor. But even so, I'm like really, I still want to keep this in my collection. It is such, you know, a classic piece that you can never go wrong with. It's just the size. I feel like it's too big for me, maybe. And it's quite heavy as well. So I don't really use it that often, but I don't want to regret like selling bags again. Like I wanted to really think through things before selling it. So it will stay in the collection for a while. Maybe for a long while. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. It's a gorgeous bag, I know that. But yeah, it's one that I don't reach for a lot. Okay, I know people have opinions about this brand. It's from Balenciaga. This is the, oh my gosh, the City bag. Even, oh yeah, the Phantom? Is it the Phantom? Oh my god, I'm not very well versed now in the luxury community, like in the luxury world, but this bag is such, you know, a workhorse. When I got this, a lot of people actually, when they watched my video, they also bought the same piece. They tracked it down because it's such a good piece. There's less like, I mean, there's not much hardware in this bag, and you can't basically like see that this is a Balenciaga bag. If you don't see all that perforations there, that actually says that it's probably a Balenciaga bag. But yeah, I love it. I love this bag so much because it reflects my lifestyle, my personality. I don't like, you know, gaudy, like too much going on things. But yeah, I love the functionality of this bag. It has that magnetic closure here, and also it's got the zipper on both sides to close it, so it gives you more like security on the bag, and has a shoulder strap that you can adjust. You know, it's a good piece. Like you cannot go wrong with this bag. But yeah, now I don't know the name of this bag now. I am so sorry. This is the Louis Vuitton from the Trunks and Bags collection. I'm so sorry. I'm like so poor with the names now. But when I got this bag, I have used this consistently. Like this bag converted me to think that I will be fine with just a top handle bag. Although like the Keepall, this bag can get quite heavy, and I am not a light packer. I do like stuff my bag, like stuff it, like really stuff it, like things that probably I won't need, but probably need for emergency purposes, I would put in my bag. But I do love this bag. It's navy. I love navy, and especially with that trim, that ivory white, which gives you like nautical vibes, which I am so much about. I think that's why I love this bag so much. And the leather is very hard and sturdy, quite robust. I think this bag will can get through a lot of beating. There isn't much like wear on the bag when I got it. Oh, there's some wear and tear on the corners there, but it has a fade on the bottom. But otherwise, there isn't like compartments inside, like a slip pocket. It's just a big hole inside, but I did put a organizer in it just so there's more, like, I can organize my stuff quite well. But yeah, I do love it. It's actually a shoe bag. I've just taken out the organizer for the shoe bag, so I am using it as a tote bag. And I got this for such a good price on eBay, no less. And it's around like $600 back then. This was last year? I think this was last year. I think it was. And it's in gold hardware. And yeah, I love it. I love this bag. It really like gives you an essence of like summer, like travel as well. But yeah. And you can cinch the bag as well, like this. That's how it is. Coffee break. Not even 5 minutes into this video, already have a coffee break. That is so good. Let's move along to Dior. So I think I only got two now. So I've got my saddle bag in this like nylon, like sports. I think this is when they released like a sportswear collection. Maybe John Galliano era, I'm not really sure. But this one is quite special. I don't see like this on social media as much. But when they have re-released the saddle bag, I got this for about $350 back then, and I've used this so much. I love it. I really do love it. But it's just that the Velcro strap I think it has to be replaced now because it's not doing its job anymore of like, you know, securing this bag. It also has a back pocket, which is a mesh one over there, and it snaps shut over here. What's this? Oh my god. It still has my Harry Potter ticket when I went to Universal Studios. Darling, this is back in 2019. And I still haven't taken that out. I think that is just a testament that I haven't actually reached for this bag. But there are some bags that I just wanted as an archive piece in my like collection. And this is one of that. But very practical because of the material that's used on this bag, which is quite different on this bag. So this is the Dior saddle bag in the mixed, not mixed media, it's a mixed texture or material because it got shearling over here, smooth leather on some trimmings at the top there, it got suede in here. But with all suede materials, which is like a dirt, like magnet, I am very precious with this bag because when I use this, and I love denim, it started like transferring at the back there with my jeans, which is quite unfortunate. So I am very like precious with this. I'm very careful when using this bag. Like, you know, I don't really use this bag that much. I just love seeing it like hanging from the bag holder there. But it's a stunning piece. I love the texture. Everything about this bag, I love. And it's giving like winter, like, you know, cozy, like teddy bear vibes. It's just... you just want to hug it. And I feel like it's worth it just like that. Not all bags are meant to be, you know, used and abused, I feel. But that's just me. So that's that. Let's take a bit more sip of my coffee before it gets cold. You know that book, Before the Coffee Gets Cold? I haven't read it. Have you? That's a big sip. Alright. Let's move right along with Hermes. I have two Hermes bags, which are both Herbags. I think I've bought this first last year. If it's not last year, it was the year before. So this is the Herbag in the size 31. I got this from a reseller from Japan. Brand Dior, I think, was the seller. I got all of the bag inclusions on this. It has a box, dust bag, everything. I paid about just under $2,000 for this. But I did pay for the import custom fees, so it came up to about $2,000 eventually. But last year, I don't know. Oh yeah, there was this Instagram account. Her name was VK something, but I was drawn. I wasn't really like loving this particular range of bags from Hermes. But then I started seeing this lady. Her bags are so good, and she does obviously love the Herbag line. And so there is this particular like combination of the Herbag, similar to this, kind of almost the same, with the trimming around like this. But yeah, I kind of loved seeing it on her, and so I got tipped over and got myself one, and I honestly love this bag. This one I used mostly during the summer because it's like carefree, nonchalant vibes, crook of the arm, things like that, with my linen shirts. And you can also do a crossbody with this. But one thing that happened to this bag was, because I love my denim, and it started like transferring on the back pocket there and on the back here, but it gladly came off. I forgot what I used, but it just had come off. But now I'm more careful with it, just mindful about what I wear, because it's a light colored bag. It's gonna happen. It's a canvas bag. But I love this bag so much, actually. It's the overall aesthetic about this is what I love. Not so much about the design. The back pocket is, I feel like, the saving grace of this bag. It is quite a fuzzy bag because of how this closure was designed. Well, don't debate me on this. It's a very secured bag because you have that, and then you have to screw this in here, over there, and you have to put this in there, and oh my gosh, if someone's trying to rob you, they'll give up. Honestly. But it comes with another like pouch over here, but it is a stunning bag. That's why I bought it. And another one, this one was an instant like Shakespeare in love when I saw this in store. I found this on the Purse Affair in the city. Gosh, what? In this kind of shade of navy blue. And I forgot to say, this is in silver hardware. I wish this was in silver hardware, but I can always interchange them, couldn't I? But in a way, I love that it's different. It's in gold hardware. But how fuzzy this canvas was, this one I don't worry anymore because it's in a darker shade. So I can definitely crossbody it, fling it on my jeans. I don't even care. it's not gonna color trenza because it's a dark color bag. And that's what I love about darker like shades of bags, like black, things like that. It is such a stunning bag. Now these two bags are in different kind of design, I would say. This is in return, this is in Celine. I have tried to put this inside out and I didn't like the look. They said that you can, but I'm gonna lose the back pocket if I do that. And so I'm glad that they're kind of different in a way. So I would say I much prefer the return because of how casual it looks, very chic. But yeah, if you're asking me about return or Celine for her bags, I prefer the return. Yeah, very much casual in that way. I love that a lot, a lot.